stay, treat, stay, treat, stay. You're just a treat machine, you're not moving, okay? And once you feel like that's solid, treat, stay, start spacing out the time a little bit. Good, stay, leave it, good boy. Stay, once you feel like he's figuring it out and he knows what's going on, stay, leave it, good boy. Stay, leave it, good boy. Leave it, leave it, leave it, okay? And you'll be, the corrections will be a lot of repetition at first until he understands what they mean. Good boy. Sit, leave it, good boy. Very good. Stay, good. Stay, very good. Stay, good. Stay, good. Stay, very good. Stay, good boy. Stay, good boy. Stay, good. Stay, very good boy. Stay, good. Stay, good boy. Stay, very good. Good. Stay, So for example, breaks like that, you'll see that just because attention span right now. Okay, treat to the front of the nose. He really doesn't get it. The treat just comes to the front of the nose. Sit. Very good. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Much better. Good boy. Good. Stay. So you'll see a lot of signs, like continuously trying for one direction, continuously braking.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's stubborn. He does that to me.
Down. Yeah, tension gets less and less and less. I'm never going to stop on the first go, ever. Okay? Like the first time he breaks, he's like, "Oh, I'm done." Right? It doesn't matter. You'll see me work through it 7, 8, 9, 10 times until like it goes from when you start out, I got a good 7 or 8 minutes from him. The next time he breaks, I'll get 4 to 6. After that, I'll get 2 to 3. I'll get it to the point where I've got like maybe 10 seconds of his attention. Then hey, that exercise is done. Okay, but I'm never just going to quit on the first second.
Right.
Build up that stamina.
Okay.
Good boy. And you can always interchange for the first week. You can always interchange exercises. So if you feel like, hey, he's just not in the sit and stay, he just keeps breaking, can't get anything done, go to downs and sits. Do some more there. And once you're done there, go back to sit and stay. But when starting out, we don't want to overwork him.
I'm glad you're telling him to leave it, because when I walk him, he wants to eat everything on the ground. He eats wood chips, he eats bird poop, anything he sees, he's trying to eat it.
Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that. So a lot of people don't understand that, like, for example, if my dog comes and takes a poop on your lawn and he has parvo, okay, all your dog has to do is sniff that feces and your dog has the exact same thing. He doesn't need to eat the poop, he doesn't need to drink out of my dog's bowl, nothing at all. And 90% of the people in the country don't vaccinate their dogs, okay? So there's 2 reasons that we don't let them sniff anything on the ground. Number 1, it's super disrespectful. There's nothing more disrespectful than that. And then number 2, for health reasons, to keep them healthy. So we start to incorporate leave it, which 9 times out of 10 always starts when it's on the ground. But leave it applies to absolutely anything.
Okay, good.
Very good. Okay, so I'm always going to point that head straight down. Okay, so you can see that he's starting to get more and more stubborn with the down. I don't want him to get used to that. Down. Good boy. So I'll make it really quick and slip his arms out like that. Okay? Down. Good boy. Very good. Sit. Good. Down. Very good. Down. Down. Very good. There you go. Mom's not gonna rescue you every time, but alright, so when it comes to the downs and sits, always make sure that sit is nice and proper. Looks good. He's got puppy legs, so it's not going to be perfect etiquette.
Puppy
Okay,
legs.
but all you have to pay for is the front legs, the chest, and the head. Make sure he's sitting nice up and proper. That's when you'll tell him sit, and then good sit, give him a little bit of the treat. Okay, you're never going to hear me, 3/4 of the way down. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm waiting until those elbows are on the ground. Okay, so it's called placement. When he's sitting, we're doing the down, and I have to pull his legs out and put him down. That's called placement. Okay, so the only times that I'm going to do that is if I tried 3 or 4 times and he's not getting it. Then next time I'll put him down. But I'm always going to give him a few chances to do it himself. Do it naturally, which is the lure of the treat. If he's just not getting it, place him down. Over a week or so, he'll figure out, okay, I don't have a choice. When I go down, I have to do it. And that's where the mind becomes confident. Because the dog realizes, because why is he not going down right now? He's not going down right now because of a little bit of fear issues. And in a dog's mind, when I'm laying down, I'm completely vulnerable. So he's like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm just going to see if I can chew the tree from here. Okay? Then we put him down. He's like, okay, what do I do now? Okay, well, that wasn't that bad. And then over time, he realizes, oh, wow, that's really not that bad. And then he builds a self-confidence. Because in his mind, the way that we train him, his mind, he thinks he did it all himself. We had nothing to do with it at all. Okay? So, again, use the placement as a need-be tool. Okay? We don't want to be putting him down ourselves every time, because then he's not going to go down. He's gonna need us to put him down every time. Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Also, with the leash, always loose. Always loose. When the leash is tight, the communication just stops, okay? So the only time I'm ever gonna need it is for light corrections, okay? But literally, how light these corrections are, I can barely lift that toy off the ground with how hard I'm popping. Like it's nothing, okay? In regards to him biting the leash, when you see if he's really stuck on something, leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Very good. Okay. So I'll give him a real pop if he needs it, if he's had a few chances and hasn't done it. Okay. But you have to remember, if you have to praise him for leaving it.
Okay.
Have
so I
to.
should take treats when we walk.
Yeah, treats are going to be your absolute best friend.
Okay.
But when it comes to the leave it, the only time that I'm going to treat him for doing the leave it correctly is if we're doing obedience. If we're on a walk and that kind of thing, don't even worry about that. Because next week, he's already going to get started in the gym, and we're going to start walking already. So over the next week, just kind of leave it as is over the next week. But once we get the gym leader on and we start walking properly, then it all stops. All the sniffing is gone.
Okay.
So literally, all that you're doing